Food security, healthy oceans, thriving economies. It's surprising how much those ideals depend on the remarkable creatures we call tuna. And it explains the depth of our response to the underlying challenges. Fast, powerful and wide-ranging, tuna are extraordinary marine animals. Many of the world's inhabitants depend on tuna for protein and for their livelihoods. But as concerns about overfishing have grown, globally managing and protecting tuna stocks has become ever more urgent. Global tuna conservation involves many stakeholders: fishing fleets, processors, marketers and retailers, and governments of fishing, coastal and market countries. At ISSF, our unique role is to bring collaborators together so they can work to mitigate the impact of ocean fishing. Further, we sponsor research that gives those collaborators current, consistent scientific evidence on which to act. Food security, healthy oceans and thriving economies. These goals take us deep into ocean science, industry and the organisations that determine the future of the human and tuna relationship. That's who we are. That's what sets us apart. But how does this work in the real world? Well, if you care about helping fishers discover new, more sustainable practices, you should know. Every year, hundreds of captains and crew members exchange ideas at our skippers' workshops. And we routinely collaborate with fishers on projects like designing innovative biodegradable fishing devices. If you care about science-based advocacy for ocean health and marine life, you should know our funding comes from charitable foundations as well as industry sources. Our scientific and environmental advisory committee members volunteer their time. So all in all, we're independent and we intend to keep it that way. If you care about practical science rather than research for its own sake, you should know our scientists study problems that fishers, environmentalists and regulators face every day. And our research at sea builds rapport and respect between scientists and fishers. If you care about building consensus among the disparate players who shape the future of life in the seas, you should know we've rallied more than 80 institutions, NGOs and companies to propose standards for regional fisheries worldwide. With our partners in research, we're dedicated to gathering science-based evidence. That's the key to finding common ground. By responding to each of these concerns, ISSF fosters productive relationships among sources of influence, decision makers and industry leaders. From our core, we're devoted to the vision of a world where the diversity of wild and human life can coexist. And we welcome you to join us.